Howdy, howdy. How y'all doing? I'm excited you're here. I either shared this with you or someone else shared it with you. Some of you may know me, and this might be your first time connecting with me. So I thought I'd come outside. I'm going to bring this down a little bit, and we're going to get into a seated position because today we're going to be learning something called reverse abdominal Qigong breathing. And what I love about this is anybody can do this, and it's simple, yet the simplicity might be a little hard at first. Only because you're having to do multiple things while you are focusing on your breath. Now, this would be good to do every single day, and especially my women following here, because if you've had kids, if you're getting of age and you're noticing things kind of falling, this is a great exercise to keep the core muscles tight, to increase the abdominal strength, to boost your immune system. What else? Let me look at my notes here. Increases the lung capacity and truly reduces stress. I love doing this because it will reduce anxiety in my body. It calms my body quickly. And it's just a great exercise. And it's simple. You can do it in your car when you're waiting for a stop sign. And truly, you could be doing it standing as well as sitting. But what I do like is I'm focusing. I'm feeling my glutes actually flex, and I love the feeling of just relaxing my whole body and just letting it melt. So you don't need anything. Like I said, a chair is nice, but you don't necessarily have to have a chair. You could be sitting on the ground. One thing I will say, as my fellow Qigong, David Beaudry, says as well, is there are purpose in crossing the legs and getting into that position, but I find as well, if there's anything going on with strength, or maybe you've gained a little bit of weight and your stomach, you want to be able to just have free flow, no barriers, no boundaries, nothing to get in the way, especially as you're expanding and relaxing. So I like to do this in a seated position. All right, so just seeing if there's anything else that I could talk about. No, this is also called Taoist breathing. But if you want to look up more on Google, reverse breathing, and I'll land some stuff in the comments below too that you could follow or look into. So again, in the seated position, and when you are doing this breath, really what you're going to do is inhale through your nose and imagine that you're going to come right down to that pelvic floor, perineum. If you're not familiar what that is, it's the space between your anus and your sexual organs. In between there, it's an erogenous zone. It helps you poop and pee, have a baby, all of these things, orgasm, all right? We're talking about all of these muscles inside. So we're strengthening those, but we're also increasing blood flow to areas of our limbs. Maybe you're dealing with some diabetes. This would be a great exercise to get circulation to your hands and your feet and all the way up into the brain, increasing memory and bone density and all this beautiful stuff. So breathing in through the nose. Imagine that you're pulling everything. Don't imagine, do it. Imagine and see yourself, as well as feeling everything tighten and squeeze in all the way up. Imagine the tightness, the strength is coming up into your sacrum, into your lung area and your heart, up into your throat, all the way up to your mouth, keeping that tongue at the top of the roof, squeezing the eyes, roll the eyes back even, and then pause for a moment. And when you can no longer hold any more air, then completely relax everything. Shoulders come down, everything just melts. And then you just feel in the bliss. It's phenomenal. All right, so if you're ready, let's go ahead and do this together. Rompers in the back there. Get your feet grounded, shoulder width apart. If you can take your shoes off and get rooted into the earth, even better. And here we go. Close your eyes if you'd like. That's how I like to do it. I visualize all of the muscles and organs squeezing and tightening as I come up. Okay, so breathing in on the count of 3 through our nose. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Squeezing perineum, glutes, everything in, up into the sacrum, the heart, the lungs, shoulders, throat, tongue to the top of the roof. Keep everything squeezed. Don't just squeeze and move on. Keep everything squeezed as you go in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold it, hold it. Then exhale and relax. And just be at peace for a moment. Listen to your surroundings. Do a little sit spot. That's where you're listening to everything in front of you, behind, right, left, top, bottom, and then go into it again. Let's do it one more time. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Squeezing, squeezing, all the way up into the heart, to the lungs, chest, throat, tongue at the top of the roof. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep it all squeezed in. When you can no longer hold it, exhale out. And just surf in the bliss. One more. Third's the charm, right? Do it one more time together. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Heart, lungs, up into the throat, tongue at the roof. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold, hold, hold. A little bit longer this time. You can do it. Keep everything squeezed. Exhale out. Nice. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Keep following me for more breath work. And I look forward to seeing some comments. Make sure you're getting notifications. If you have any other questions, I'm going to leave a few things in the comments. This is also called Taoist breathing, but reverse abdominal Qigong breathing. All right. Mwah. Thanks for joining me here for a little practice in gaining that calmness and within feeling of bliss.